Hello, it's me, Daryl, Florida Catholic guy. I wanted to pop in here. I'm watching the Bruins right now. It's in between second and third period. Bruins are up 2-0. It's on NBC Sports tonight. I don't get to watch the Bruins on TV that much, especially since they're not playing Tampa this year. But tonight's one of the games I get to see them. Anyway, I wanted to pop in, give my opinion on the George Floyd verdict. I got mixed feelings about the whole thing. I mean, the guy, Chauvin, I think that's his name, kneeled on Floyd's neck for almost 10 minutes. I know some people said that it's not the neck that he kneeled on, it was the shoulder, but it was close enough to the neck where obviously it caused some trouble. I know he had drugs in his system. They claimed he had enough meth and fentanyl in his system to kill 3 people. And despite that, a cop still knelt on his neck or shoulder for 10 minutes. So even if he was ODing, you can't kneel on somebody's neck for almost 10 minutes. I'm sorry. And, I mean, come on. They didn't, you had people in the crowd that were even screaming at the cop that he couldn't breathe and that he was gonna die, and Floyd was motionless for several minutes. And just stayed right on the neck or back, whatever it was. And I don't know, it's but the problem that I have with this verdict is I think the judge made a big mistake when he didn't move the trial out of, actually I'd say out of Minnesota, but at least out of Minneapolis. There's no way he got a fair trial. And then you had Mad Max, Maxine Waters, that went to Minnesota, what was it, yesterday, day before, and said that if they don't find him guilty, that y'all should riot. I mean, she didn't say those words, but she basically said that. That's what she meant. And they should have declared a mistrial right there, because Mad Max was inciting a riot. And even the judge made the comment he wished that politicians would stay out of the court system and the justice system. And I think he's got pretty good grounds there for an appeal. And I mean, obviously he's going to have to spend time in prison while he's waiting for the appeal. But
You got 2 available units. You said you wanted a signal 8 at 412 West Chester Hills Lane for the 16-year-old daughter who left on foot 45 minutes ago.
like I said, I have mixed emotions. I mean, the guy did kneel on the neck or back, whatever it was,
2013.
for 10 minutes. And the guy in Floyd couldn't breathe. And I know people say, oh, he resisted arrest and he did that, he shouldn't have committed crimes. Yeah, well, I get it. And that you shouldn't do drugs, I get it. And I get the people that think that if Floyd hadn't met Chauvin, he still would have died because of the drugs. And that may be true, but I think it's reasonable to think that kneeling on him for 10 minutes, almost 10 minutes, had at least a contributing factor to Floyd's death.
Unit 23 for a signal 8 out of District 3. Peyton Waters, 4'4", 93. She's a white female, 5'5", 155 pounds. She took a 10-8 from Tampa Community Hospital after being admitted for an involuntary BA-52. It's a time lapse of 2 hours. White shirt, pink lettering, green and black flannel, black sandals, and a hospital gown wrapped around her waist at 2014.
So, I don't know.
1033 respond for motor vehicle accident. It's going to be a grid LL7090 at Quanto Lake and Bandon Boulevard, 2015.
It's
Go ahead.
it's gonna be rough being a cop in this country.
Have a good night.
And that's the other thing is you had his fellow police officers that testified against him. So if your own brothers are testifying against you, you probably effed up. And so I think I would have been good if they had just got him on manslaughter.
We have a signal 10 headed northbound on Clay Pit
But
579. Tag's gonna be Alpha Juliet.
I don't know. I think murder 2 and murder 3 is a stretch.
A U-Haul van.
Because, I mean, Chauvin was ready to plead guilty to manslaughter back when this happened. And for some reason, the AG at the time, Bill Barr, wouldn't let him do it because he said it was too early in the process. And that there was more additional charges that he felt would be warranted. But the problem I have is Bill Barr had no right to get involved in a state murder case. It's not a federal charge, it's a state charge, so Bill Barr should have stayed out of it. And I don't know if that's probably not anything they can appeal, but it's I don't know. Either way, I know I wouldn't want to be a cop in this country right now because especially with the clown we got in the White House, it's not going to be fun. Especially if you're in a Democrat-run city, you're screwed. Because they ain't going to have your back if something happens. Now, I know there's others. You got this female cop and outside of Minneapolis that shot that guy accidentally. I'll talk about that later because I don't have time to get into that. But needless to say, I don't think she should be charged.
Rescue 9.
Can you go ahead and place Rescue 9 out of service for critical fuel? I'll advise more back in service.
And
Copy, sir.
the one in Chicago there,
Critical fuel level at
that one was a good shoot. And I'll talk about that one later too. But for now, I'm going to end this. Say good night, God bless you, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.